What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Can I watch him play Among Us? Or maybe some board game play? Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys? Or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Gonna watch him play Among Us, or maybe some board game play. Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys, or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Gonna watch him play Among Us, or maybe some board game play. Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys, or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Gonna watch him play Among Us, or maybe some board game play. Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys, or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to today? Gonna watch him play Among Us, or maybe some board game play. Either way, he's pretty sus. What's he planning for you now? Is he gonna play with toys, or a hobba game somehow? He can play it with his boys. What's in store for you tonight? Can you ban him from a word? Gotta choose one that's just right. Mustn't let him utter bird. What is Rock up to?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling with Rock.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Rolling with Rock. It is Monday, the 25th of April, 2022, and tonight we are going to be jumping into the It's a Wonderful World War or Peace campaign from Lucky Duck Games. I am joined by Mrs. Rock, who will be playing against me for this campaign. I look forward to you all hopefully enjoying this series. It is a campaign. I don't really know how much spoilerish content there is, but there are sealed envelopes, just as an FYI. So treat it as with a spoiler warning if you want to consider that a spoiler warning. There are sealed envelopes. I don't really have any idea if it is a game that after you've played the campaign, if you can go back and play it again. Seeing as it's labeled as a campaign and not a legacy game, that is my initial thought process, that you probably can do so. But we'll see once we get into it. I already have the regular, the game set up, but I have not opened the sealed envelope yet. So we will open that together and find out any setup changes we have to make or whatnot going that. This is something, it says you play, I think you play 5 of the 6 scenarios, or open up 5 of the 6 envelopes, or whatever it entails. So we'll do that. We'll probably play 1 game a night, maybe 2. We'll have to see how quickly the games go. But the series will go over multiple episodes, obviously. Gen Con TV! Gen Con TV is raiding with a party of 26. Hello, raiders. Welcome in, friends. My name is Rock. This is Rolling with Rock. And tonight we are going to be starting the It's a Wonderful World War or Peace campaign from Lucky Duck Games. I hope you guys had a bunch of fun over with the Brothers Murph on Gen Con TV. A huge thank you to you guys over there. Of course, the Brothers Murph, along with Ruel Gavriola, the founders of Tabletop Live Network, which I am a member of. Please make sure you go and follow all of our wonderful TLN members if you haven't done so already. Stick around. We are just about to start and open up the campaign for War or Peace. It's a Wonderful World. So this is for all of everybody who's coming over in the raid. I don't know how spoilerish this is, so consider this your spoiler warning. I will give you all a minute or two to come in, say hi, and then if you would like to go, totally understand. I don't know if this is super spoilery or not, but it is a sealed envelope. So in that case, consider that. If you consider a sealed envelope spoilers, consider this your spoiler warning. Like I said, I will not open it just yet. Myself, I will be playing against Mrs. Rock. She is will be just off camera, but you will be see the play of a 2-player game of this campaign. We are starting tonight. This is kind of this is my second stream of really getting back into streaming. Cavalier22, thank you so much for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. I took a little bit of a hiatus from streaming too often for a little bit there. I had been streaming 6 nights a week, about 4 hours a night or so for too long, and needed to take a step back. This is my self getting back into streaming into a more balanced schedule, hopefully. But I still want to get games played. I still want to do I want to refocus on getting stuff on the tabletop. So if you don't know, I play both board games and video games here on the channel. Sunday nights we play BGA games with you all in chat. But we are going to be trying to refocus a little bit more on the tabletop than maybe we had in the past. We'll still be sprinkling some video games in. We'll still be sprinkling some digital content in. But we are trying to refocus on the tabletop going forward. Bree says, excited to see you back. Glad you took the time you needed for yourself. I appreciate that, Bree. And thank you so much to you and everyone over at Lucky Duck Games for your support. If you guys haven't done so already, please make sure you go and follow Lucky Duck Games Twitch channel. They also have a Facebook and a YouTube channel that they like triple co-stream to, but make sure you go follow their Twitch channel. Obviously we're a Twitch community over here, so we're trying to increase the viewership on the Twitch side of things. And Lucky Duck currently has a Kickstarter running as well that y'all should definitely check out for the Dark Quarter if that is interests you at all. But let's go ahead and I think everybody's hopefully had enough time. Like I said, if you are not interested in potential spoilers for It's a Wonderful World War or Peace, thank you so much for checking out the channel. Leave a follow if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on a night when we're not doing the campaign, and you can come back and watch this whenever you get a chance. But if you aren't that worried about it, because like I said, I think it's a campaign, not a legacy game, and therefore like you can replay it, so I don't think it's as big of a deal. But Bree could tell you more if it's a big deal or not. But again, I know and everybody's like, with me, like, I'm not a big spoiler person. Like, I don't worry about spoilers that much, so I'll watch people play games if they have spoilers. But I know other people are, and I don't want to mislead anyone. So if you think that a sealed envelope is spoilers for you, then this is your time to, just make sure you're following the channel for now and go and have a wonderful rest of your evening, however you wish to join it. And I know there's other wonderful streamers that are on right now as well who would love your support watching them. So with that, we are going to go ahead and switch to the tabletop. Bop, right there. As you guys can see, not only do we have It's a Wonderful World set up on the table, but we have all of the bits in our wonderful X-tray bit bowls here. These are also available in your friendly local game store from Lucky Duck Games, so you can go to get these. They come in the single cavity and the dual cavity ones, just like that, in these 3 colors. You can check out those at your friendly local game store. Very reasonably priced, and I highly recommend them. They are my absolute favorite Bit Bowls right now. But here we go, friends. This is the campaign envelope for It's a Wonderful World, Campaign 1, Scenario 1. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. You can see it is the English edition, or the U.S. edition. They put the U.S. flag on there, not the Great Britain flag. And we have a scenario. I'm actually going to take these off because I can't hear myself right in those things. We've got War or Peace, Scenario 1. Peace first. History. 10 years ago, the Great Wars ended, leaving in their wake millions of victims over the 6 continents. On the ruins of the old world, the new empires have prospered. As a new decade begins, all of the world powers have decided to launch the Pax 10 project. This great joint project aims to create a global organization for peace in order to guarantee the world's stability and prosperity. Rules. Each player takes a random empire card and places it with side A face up. Why don't you go ahead and shuffle those up and deal one to each of us, and hopefully we both get a good one. Place the Pax 10 card, 101 card, in the middle of the table, showing the side that matches the player count. Okay. I have to find a card in here. Luckily, it is the first card. That makes sense. Where's the opening? Open. Pax 10 in the middle of the table. We'll put it right there. Or actually, either side. One. Oh, there's multiple cards of it. It said the Pax 10 card. There are multiple Pax 10 cards. This is the Pax 10 card. Before I know anything else that I need to do with that, I will just put that back on top. Set up. That's fine. Alright, so we got Pax 10, 2 or 3. This is not side A, let's say B. Right? Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. That's not that one. That was a decent one too. Alright, Pax 10. We'll figure out what all that means in a second here. We have each turn during the planning phase. You have the option of recycling cards from your draft area to add the recycling bonus to Pax 10, if this resource is still required. If you do, place the resource on the corresponding space on the Pax 10 card, and immediately gain the bonus associated with that resource. Bonus for each resource you place on the Pax 10 card. If you place, I forget what that's called now, all of a sudden. Material, thank you. If you place material, you get one of the blue financiers. If you place the energy, you actually end up getting a green science symbol. Not an energy, but like you get the green science symbol, whatever that means. If you place the science, you get a black energy symbol. If you place a money, you're going to get a white a material symbol. And if you place an exploration, you're going to get a general. I have to figure out what they mean by those.
You just give me cube.
But it's not in. See, these are cubes. These are showing the symbols like this. So I don't know.
This is just
Oh, that's showing cube too, though. Oh, that's showing that symbol too. That's weird because here it's showing cube. I feel like that. I don't know. It's an interesting choice of graphic. You might be right. You might be right. It might just be a cube. If several players place the same resource during the same planning phase, and there are not enough spaces for all of them, each of those players get the bonus, but return the excess resources to the supply. If all the spaces are taken at the beginning of the planning phase, you cannot add the resource anymore. At the end of the game, refer to the boxes on the other side of this document to see how things turn out, depending on whether Pax 10 is complete. Put the Pax 10 card into the game envelope. End of game resolution. So I'm assuming we don't look at that yet. So there is a bunch of cards in the stack here, but it hasn't told us to use any of them. So we will be playing this game as normal, but we need to contribute 1 material, 2 energy, 2 science, 2 money, and 1 exploration to the PAX 10 card. Again, not sure if we're doing all that right, but we'll go with it. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just okay. So we are playing like normal, and we are using the rules from Corruption and Ascension. So we will both be getting 8 It's a Wonderful World cards and 4 Corruption and Ascension cards. And I'm not actually sure if this stack is shuffled, but we'll just go with it. And does it look shuffled? Who knows? Do you want to deal 4 of the other one? So how is everybody doing tonight? I hope you guys are all doing well. Once again, thank you so much for coming over from Gen Con TV and the Brothers Murph. I appreciate it. So even though we're getting 12 cards total, we still only keep 7 of them. And then you have these cards here that are from the expansion, and then you have these cards here which are from base game. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and figure out what we may want here. And now we're just doing our drafting phase. So in a 2-player game, we're gonna take a card, pass it the stack to the other player. Again, we're gonna draft 7 cards. I'm going to go ahead and put my card out. What did you end up taking? Industrial complex. Oh, that's a nice one. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all well. I'm gonna turn the music up just a little bit so you guys can hear it just a little bit more. And I put a question of the day on, as per usual with our tabletop nights. The question of the day is, what country would you like to visit? Of course, this is, nations competing in war and peacetime. What country would you like to visit? I'm not actually sure what my answer to that yet is. I think I might contemplate that while we play. What nation would I like to visit? Is a great question, actually. I would like to visit. Oh, I didn't expect you to do that. What? Yeah, well, we've taken 3 cards now. Just taking that one as I wanted. Proceed. I have always wanted to visit Spain. I feel like of like the European countries, I think Spain looks pretty cool. I always did want, when I worked for a Japanese company, I did want to go to Japan. That would have been a lot of fun actually. So I think my top 2 answers would probably be Japan and Spain. I think those would both be really cool places to go. Not that I could speak either language. But that would be fun.
Hmm.
Alright, so we've got 4 cards. We get 3 more. Bree says Japan is high on their list as well. Yeah, I just think that would be a really cool place to go. Obviously, like I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and so that is something that is a big draw for me. But I also am a huge professional wrestling fan, and Japan has a really really good professional wrestling scene. So those 2 things are like some big draws for me to go to Japan. Bree says going to Poland in 2 weeks. I assume for work, but I could be wrong. Yep. Yeah, I figured. Are they like bringing in everybody for like the first time since the pandemic, or what's going on? Like, I mean, obviously you'd probably have to go out there from time to time, but hopefully your travels are safe and uneventful, and you are big company gathering. That's what I figured. That makes sense. I mean, most places are starting to open back up, and hopefully, as things open, they are done as safely as possible. I know traveling. Some of the restrictions with traveling were lifted recently, and that can be alarming for some. So hopefully everything will be okay for you, Bree. Anything that I absolutely need to take? One thing that I haven't seen anything production of is energy.
Mm-hmm.
There has been no energy production in these hands.
Or even as a...
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no energy. We got, what, 8, 4, 12, 24 cards, and not a single one of them produce energy on the bottom or allow you to recycle them for energy. Oh, the international flights still require masks. That is very good. Oh, I have a... I didn't realize that was still on. Let me fix that real quick. Timer. Turn that up. There we go. Please go and follow our friends Karen, Dutch Yoda, and Joe, and Jess. But they are not currently our guests tonight. But please go follow our wonderful friends. It's our last card.
You could put things in there.
And then I'm going to just discard all of these in one pile. We'll worry about the rest later. Alright, that is 7 cards from us. I think we only do 7, right, in the solo? Sure. We take more cards, but I think or not in the solo, in the duel. I think we still only have 7 total, though.
I think so.
It's been a hot moment. 2-player mode. Deal 10, it's like, it's just we get different numbers of cards here. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. So now we are entering the planning phase, and what that entails is choosing which cards we want to recycle. These cards over, and which cards we want to keep in our building area. And so I knew that I wanted to recycle these 3. I'm going to be recycling this card here, which is a science, to put a science on here and get me an energy. I'm also going to recycle these 2 cards that get me 2 material, and put 2 material this card, because that'll repay off. Move these up here. This will come down here in here. Oh. Wait, this goes here. So we have to leave room to have piles like that. I think that's what I want to do with that. Yep. I made a science into an energy, and then I made 2 materials to complete that first card. What did you end up completing anything, or no? All right, so now what the way production phase works is you check each phase of production one by one. So we will start at material and see who makes the most material. I make 5 material. So I will take 5 materials, and Mrs. Rock will take, what do you have, 2?
2.
And then I get the bonus for supremacy of the financier. So I'll just go ahead and place that there. I think that's on screen. 2, 3. Yes. This one will complete. And now we're going to check the energy production. I produce 1, as does Mrs. Rock, so we do not have any supremacy bonus. Then we check science. Oh, you got something else going on?
No.
Okay.
I
You
finished
finish that one. Okay, awesome. Science, I have 2 science. Using that to get yourself an energy.
Can you do that
You
then?
sure can. No, you have to do that during your recycling phase, I believe it said.
Yeah.
During planning phase, you can contribute those. Yeah, correct. It has to be a card. So if you can't use it, it just goes onto your card as a generic. Okay. So I can get a financier or a general for science because you only got 1, right? I'll get a financier for now. I don't know if it'll matter. Money, I have no money,
Oh,
You have a money. so you can get a financier. And then exploration, I have no exploration. Okay. And that is round 1 of It's a Wonderful World. So we will go ahead and take this and flip it like that and head on to round 2. Cards. First stack of 4, that's my stack of 4. And you basically just do the same thing for 4 rounds. It's very quick. We might even be able to play 2 scenarios here. We'll see how long it takes.
How many?
8. But you basically just keep building off of your chains. I believe we want to complete this more than likely. But we'll see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So far on the PAX 10 card, all we have is a single science. Right, this one's going to complete after the first 2, so that's good. Alright. Hi, Jedi. How are you doing? Jedi says hello. So we will put these cards below, or at least I will put them below so that they are separated from my build area. It's not a huge deal. I mean, you can recycle any card at any time in your planning phase. So even if it has a card that has things on it, you can recycle it. You just waste your time. Hey, Jedi, no worries. I understand. I know. Honestly, at this point, there have been very minimal, if anything. It told us to reveal 1 card and basically play as normal. So until the end of this scenario, it's basically the same game. And that 1 card hasn't done too much, in my opinion. It's add 1 little difference. But again, as I said at the very beginning of the stream, what everybody considers spoilers are different, and if that is a spoiler, then I'm sorry. But everybody has a different level of what is a spoiler. But yeah, right now we're really just playing a normal game of It's a Wonderful World with all the expansion content and just 1 extra card of things to do. I took a nuclear plant.
Oh, gotta be
It was there.
I'm scared. That's the best I could get.
Yeah, I understand.
There's no one.
No, there's just black has just been very, very gone. There was this card, but it has a lot of science on it.
Yeah.
There's at least a couple cards here that have discardable black, if you need it. So, Jedi, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, 100%. I totally understand, Jedi. Not a problem at all, my friend. What do I want to do in this round? Let that shot be thin. We got some interesting hands here, folks.
Ready.
Yeah. Definitely got some interesting hands.
You got like super easy to complete one with 3s.
Mm. Just a few more months, and It's a Wonderful Kingdom will be here too. Perfect for Mrs. Rock Mondays. That's right. I am super stoked for It's a Wonderful Kingdom.
What's this?
What?
What do you say?
It's like a sequel game to this.
With the animals?
No, it's not Animal Kingdoms. I don't think, at least. It's not Animal Kingdom, my dear. Why does it want us to have so many blues? Not ready for the blues. Good God. Bree says no animals. As I suspect. Understood. All right. This is card 4 of this round. Bree says, it's a lot like this one, but with an I cut, you choose mechanic. It's designed for 2 players. I'll let them know that there has been a request for It's a Wonderful Crossing, though. there's the crossover that my wife needs. Yep. Mrs. Rock would absolutely love a Animal Crossing themed game in this style. Golly, so many back cards.
This game is great for me.
You know what? Hold on to that. We'll see what happens with it.
Oh, reading your stuff.
Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to it, so. You what? Sometimes you need that. You literally can't hold on to everything. It just doesn't work that way. You need to have fodder cards, and you just have to decide on what those are going to be and when to make them that. This is our last card of this round, right? So what game were the Murphs playing over on Gen Con TV tonight? Saw that they were live. Did not get a chance to pop my head in there. Would love to know what they were up to over there. Also know that we've got a bunch of other wonderful TLN streamers that are live right now, like Benita and Duchess and Heart Board Games are all live, along with our and Bonsander is live. Our friends Brandbeard Gaming and a couple other people are also live. So got a lot of people out there. Maglev Metro. Oh yes, I've heard good things about that game. I hope they had a blast and everybody enjoyed watching. What do you got for us?
Yeah, nothing.
Picking last card. You don't know. Okay. Alright, I am recycling a green and a gray. What? Yes. You 100% can. Am I recycling this one is the question. Don't know. Is that the plan to recycle that? I don't remember if that was the plan now. This one was I think it was going to be recycling maybe for. No, if I recycle that for green, I don't have any more. So. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. No, I think I'll leave that. That's fine.
You didn't do the green?
Oh, yeah, no, I did not. I did not do the green for that. I put it out here. So all we've done is the 2 greens so far on the PAX 10 card. We still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to contribute over the last 2 rounds. If we want to complete that. We don't have to probably, but I'm sure it has positive effects. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Ready to go into production? I'll take that as a yes. I have 5 material. So I get a financier. And I'm going to put 1 here. And for this card, here, both of those. Oh, please do so. And also get another financier from the card. Here, here. Both of these are done.
I'm doing well.
Alright. That was production, so we go to, or that was materials, so we go to energy, and I now have 4 energy.
2.
Right. Is General. Headbanging Maniac, hello friend. You want to visit Peru? That is an interesting place. Definitely want to put 2 on Megabomb. And then we have to put 1 on the industrial complex. And Juggernaut or the Mega Bomb? Am I going to use the Mega Bomb is the question. Probably? I don't know. We'll put it there for now. Do I want to have the... I'm going to have the 3 next. Yeah, this, I don't think it will matter. Don't think. Okay. Science. I have 2.
3.
Nice.
Okay.
Science is over here. Your wish is to go to Machu Picchu. Oh, okay. That would be very cool. My answer to the question was either Spain or Japan. I feel like those would both be really cool places to go to. Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have money. I have 2.
1.
And of course, money gets me more financiers. These 2 are going to go on to my mining asteroid, which are getting 2 red cubes and a whole bunch more material.
Place for all my good children.
No, not at the moment. All right, and finally, exploration. Oh wait, yeah. Any exploration? 'Cause I don't have any. 0. Oh, we got a raid from Duchess. Hi, Duchess. How was the rules stream, my friend? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Rock. This is Rolling with Rock, and we are having Mrs. Rock Monday, and we are playing the campaign to the It's a Wonderful World War and Peace expansion. I will say there are very, very slight spoilers on the table right now. So very, very minuscule. But if you care about campaign games, if you plan on playing It's a Wonderful World War or Peace, and you do not want any of the story or anything spoiled, if you're not doing so already, please go ahead and click that follow button. You can come back and watch the VOD at another time. But yes, thank you so much. If not, please stick around and just enjoy the stream. Mrs. Rock and I are about halfway through this scenario right now. I think it's going fairly well. This has become one of my favorite games very, very quickly. I'll just go ahead and say hello to Lady Taka, to Duchess, and to our friend Eclectic Camel. Hey, EC, how you doing, buddy? I know you don't stream too often on your own channel anymore, but I'm going to give that channel a shout out. And then, EC, my dude, you are a VIP. I don't know the exact spelling of the Salt and Sass channel. Feel free to do a shout out for that. You should be able to. Definitely spoilers, but we are really enjoying the campaign. Oh, awesome. Okay. So yeah, we're just on episode 1. All we have out is like 1 card different than the normal game. And there you go, EC. Yeah, please go and follow Salt and Sass Games. Mandy, Suzanne, and David there are doing awesome stuff over there. So please go follow them as well. All right, so we're in round 3 of our drafting phase here. And it's really time to start to consider where we want to go, like points for that. Oh. Well, that could be a thing. I'm just gonna show this card on stream. I should have turned on my I didn't turn on the the camera. I'm just gonna show this card and what that may entail if I keep it. I think I kind of have to keep that card and work on that going forward here. Also, I love the little penguin shirt on this baby. It's so cute. And apparently it's World Penguin Day, so I guess I could show that one on this camera. But yeah, I totally should have had the green screen camera on. I forgot about that because it's been a long time since I've used it. But yeah, that's a really good card too, actually. I think there's better cards in this deck than I've had in the past. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. Put your stack there. I am making a wall with material and money. I do need another chip. One turbo. Time for that. Oh, that's really decent color. Oops. All right. I very often I find myself going for the corruption and ascension cards. Some of them are a little bit of a gamble, but I find that I usually end up liking those cards. Oh, goodness. EC, I'm not sure if you're still here, buddy, but we need to talk on when you would like to come on to play some can't remember if you wanted to play Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid or Marvel United. I knew it was a figures game. Either one of them or both of them. We need to figure out when you want to come on and do that, my friend. I finally got a shipping notice for one of my Kickstarter games that have been in Kickstarter limbo between the confirmation of the address and the actual getting shipping. I got shipping for the X-Men United box today. Hopefully it'll be here before the end of the week. So that is exciting. I am very excited about that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get the shipping notice for my Foundations of Rome game, because apparently I'm in like the last 5% of US backers to get their game. And that's straight from the Arcane Wonders mouth. Apparently, I guess I was just in the back of the queue. I don't know. And you can't even be like, oh, it's because of R. My account isn't under that. It's under the first letter of the alphabet. So who knows? Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I took a big victory point card and now I'm kind of like, what do I want to do? You what? Yeah. Right. It's on the table, kind of. It's actually, we're getting some glare there, but that's fine. Oh my god. This is going to get built. That's going to get built. No, it's not. I'm going to focus on this section. There's no good discount. Need to focus on this card. Any money and any... I need to build it. I need to give... Well, I'm not getting another general. Alright. It's kind of like we're trying to think and make decisions, and it's hard to talk about our moves. So I apologize. I know it's not super It's not super exciting when we're just trying to do the drafting phase and figure out what's going on. Two, three, four, five cards. Okay. What? I have a plan. The plan. Speaking of the plan, I'm gonna go ahead and do a shout out to. I think this is right. Is this right? Yeah. Shout out to Patters. He's an awesome dude. That's where the plan comes from. Streams Blood on the Clock Tower, and he is the person who set us up with our streaming or a bot that allowed us to use the sending the players for Blood on the Clock Tower back and forth between the cottages. Super helpful. So a huge shout out to Patters. If you enjoy our Blood on the Clock Tower content, please go follow Patters as well, because he does an awesome job with that. Way better than myself. We got 6. We got one more. Okay. All right. All right, round 3. Planning phase. You're doing black. I was also going to do a black.
You can if you want.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
I have 2 money to potentially use if I want. And I do have the blue. I'm definitely going to use the blue. This will get me a general. Is the black going to get me if I do it? It's going to get me science, which I'm using that anyway. Yeah, but I'm getting science, so I might just receive it. Do I want it? I'll just discard it for the black itself. Because that's going to get me something. I don't need science really. So I'm going to recycle that, but not for the card. Will lead to this being complete. Am I doing money? I think so. So let's go to this one. Okay, just discard them for that. I think I want to complete that. 2 money if you're doing minis. Two monies. If you I'm gonna put that on. This. That's alright. Not sure how I feel about that, but we'll see. So here. It's down. Resources. Yeah, those were all just we just left them there for tracking purposes. Should I put these here? There was only 2. That means I'd have to discard this. That's the only one thing we'll use. Potentially put that. I don't think that's gonna be bad. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright. Material. Box. 9. Good. God. 6. I know I don't need to complete that right, so let's focus on 3 here. Complete that one. 3 here. Here. I didn't take the financier for the energy. Oh, I didn't have 4. 3. I'm gonna use 1 to complete that, and this will come down here. Another block. Good. That gets me 2 generals. And some blue production. Alright. Science. I have 2. Beauty. You have a general extra thing? Oh, you sure do. Alright, ready? Money I have 3. Alright. It's there. Just think. Lose a energy but gain more money and this. You what? Very nice. Oh no. And then finally, exploration, I have 2.
Fun.
And that fits me and Jeff. So here we go. So I'm definitely going to be able to complete this and this next round. This is going to be a little bit more questionable. We'll see. And then it comes down to 1, 2, 3, 4 of those out of my 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can definitely do more of those. I can definitely do energy next round. Can't really do any more blue unless I get more blue. Can't really do more. Okay, good enough. Good to go? No? Round 4. There you go. Alright. Round 4 of the first campaign. Oh god, that's really nice. You what?
So why can't I get this one early? We will be finishing this round and then finding out the effects of the end of this first scenario. There you go. Nothing good. Maybe.
Oh, that's a lot of blue. I guess you have a lot of blue cards potentially. Oh, okay. Oh. You're using it just as a discard.
We can finish it
Yeah.
before the silence comes up.
That makes sense. For those that are coming in on the raids, if you stick around, go ahead and feel free to answer the question of the day, which is, what country would you like to visit? Yeah, it was interesting. It gave us this whole stack of, like, it gave us this envelope that has a decent amount of cards in it. And it said, take one card out and play the game. And we're like, okay. As well. I love the card art in this game. It's so cool. I love the concepts of all these different cards are just really, really interesting to me. What do you got for us?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's gonna-
For those that are coming in and did not hear at the beginning of the night, we are using the X-Trays that are from Lucky Duck Games and Game Trays that you can find at your friendly local game store. Highly recommend them. Three, four, five, six, seven. Here's that. Cool. Hoping that I mapped everything out right. Because that would be unfortunate. I don't think I'm just gonna be able to make both of those. I don't have another red cube. I only have one red cube. I don't have any other red cubes going my way. And I don't think I have extra cubes.
Do this one.
You what?
I said you need this one.
I've already
Mhm.
the die has been cast.
Okay.
I just realized I needed two red, and I think that may not make one of these to make the that would be more spell.
You can make the 5 into a red.
Yeah, I was going to use 4 to do one of these to get one of the things, but that would only be 2 points, and these are going to be worth more than that. So it's actually going to get. We'll see though. Oh, we're probably not going to get to play a second game of this, seeing as it's 10:15. But that's okay. Alright. So now we can do our recycling. I am going to contribute this card for the material. Don't know if you were going to do that well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I will get a financing for it. If you end up doing it, you can also get a financing. So we're going to do 2 science and money. Specifically. 2 science on this card. This card. And hopefully I mapped everything else out right. Just let me know when you are done with the planning phase, and we will continue on. Alright. Well, we're getting close to the end here. We're just waiting for Mrs. Rock to finish doing her planning for the final round. The PAX 10 card is complete, so whatever that will do for us at the end here, PAX 10 card is complete. I think that's a good thing. Who knows? I contributed a lot to that card. I feel like. I don't know. I like little side goals like that of, you know, potentially getting a boon. Who knows? Good? Didn't do this? Alright. Production of material. I have 10.
7.
Almost got me. This card. Here to become a roll card. Alright. Oh, and I have more, so I get a fight answer. Well, doesn't affect you anymore, so that's good. Energy. I have 30.
10 to 6.
Damn, nice. Science? You
No,
too?
okay. 9.
Holy crap, how'd you get so much science?
I don't know.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Alright, money. I have 6.
Money.
You got a shit ton of resources here at the end. Red. Generals. These cards. What do you need? You only need 5 blues. Here you have them.
You get 3 in here.
Oh, I couldn't see the one down there. You have more than enough down there to make a 5, though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you got 10 cubes there. Right? You're fine. And then you just discard 2 generals.
Okay.
Pretty sure you're fine. Anyway, you have a shit ton more blue than me. That is crazy. Because this whole game, I feel like I had more
Yeah.
production than you. And you just like
Using me.
blew the production out of the water in the last round. But I guess I was focusing more on getting, I guess, potentially points. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Yeah.
Okay. 2 junior.
Alright. So it didn't tell us. Refer to the box on the other side of this document to see how things turn out, depending on whether. I think we score the same. It doesn't tell us.
What does it say?
It says end of game resolution. Refer to the box on the other side of this document to see how things turn out, depending on whether the PAX 10 card is completed.
Okay.
So I think we score it up and then we'll go from there. So do you need explanation on how to score?
No.
Okay. Put you to your own devices for scoring then.
I didn't do it.
So the score was 85 to 49. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the little sheet to document that. Since we don't know these.
What? Oh, okay.
$85, $49. Alright. 85-49 is the score. Let's go ahead and read what we got going on. If the PAX 10 card has been completely filled, yes. The PAX 10 project has been brought to fruition. Throughout the world, the media are hailing world peace and universalist collaboration. Everyone is talking about the advent of open borders, but in secret. Each empire is preparing for the battle to come. All of them are working to shape the future and assert their power. The peace is just a facade. Of course it is. Because the empires are engaged in an underground war to dominate the world. The empire that won the game gets the Director of PAX 10 102 card. Yay, I get to keep that. Because it's an orange card. Twice per game, you can pay 1 general to get 1 red cube that has a name that I forget at this point. Each? Yeah, it's some sort of idiom that I forget. Each of the other players gets a copy of Crystallium. Thank you. Yes. Each of the other players gets a copy of the Member of PAX 10 103 card. Once per game, pay 1 general to get 1. Okay, so that's not too bad. So I just get a slightly better card for winning. But either way, that's not the worst. For the card's director and member, place the general that you pay on the card. It is spent and will not count in the final score. Alright. If we would have lost, we would have got a heckling card. And all the other players would, the winner would have got a heckling card, and the losers would have got a copy of Secret Service. Hacking, not heckling. Hacking, sorry. Once per game during the planning phase, discard 2 cards to draw 5. Or discard 2 cards to draw 3. Oh, okay.
And take 1.
And add 1. Oh.
Put 1 in your...
So, I mean, I mean, none of those are bad per se. But, hey. And then this card is going to go away. We're done with this. From what I understand. I think it said that somewhere. Thought it did. I don't know. Did it say to return that to the deck? I swear I... You what?
I don't think I need it anymore.
I thought it told me that. Did I just completely make that up in my head? I don't see it now. I could be wrong. Who knows? What other cards are in there? Oh, is it just more copies of
There's copies of this, and then the hacking, and 3 copies of the Secret Service.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Put the Pack 10 card back in the envelope. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so, in my opinion, it's not this... I mean, yes, these are slight spoiler cards, but you could it looks like, at least for at the moment, you could put these cards back into the box, or back into the envelopes and replay the campaign, from what I can tell so far. Congratulations, you can now open an envelope. Campaign 1, Scenario 2. But I'm going to go off the assumption that that is not happening tonight. Mrs. Rock is going to want to go to bed. But I had fun with that. That took a little bit longer. We got stuck in some thinking there, but generally speaking, this is a fairly quick game, so... We're going to want to leave those. Yeah, thank you for coming out, Bree. I appreciate it, and thank you for, supporting the channel by providing these copies of all this wonderful stuff. As I've said, this game has easily cracked my top 20 games. It might even be higher than that. I have really, really been enjoying it. Give those a good shuffle. And that'll be my card, and that'll be your card, and that was episode 1 of It's a Wonderful World. War and Peace. Oh, you can just do that, I guess. Da-da-da-da. So, yes, this game is a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm looking forward to It's a Wonderful Kingdom as well. Next time, I think we'll probably aim for trying to get 2 of the scenarios in. I think we play 5 scenarios. So, we got the opening scenario in here. I think if we try to aim for potentially 2 scenarios on the next 2 episodes of this, we can get it done in 3 streams. But that may not happen. We may only be able to play 1 per episode and go from there. It just depends on how quickly we can play. But yeah, that is it for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What's the plan here? Am I gonna keep streaming, or am I gonna... What do we do? Should we raid into somebody? There's a lot of people on. 10:30 right now. See what I got going. I may leave it at that. I think that might be best. So we'll go ahead and find somebody to raid. I'm trying to be better about not just going crazy here. So we're still trying to get back in the work of things. I think this will be good. Let's find somebody to raid for the night. Put these back on. What do we got going on here? Ambi is playing Alone Together 3. Oh, we could raid into Omari, who is featuring the Dark Quarter. I feel like that makes sense. Why don't we send you all from one Lucky Duck game to, I'm not sure what Omari is doing, but to another member of TLN doing something with the Dark Quarter, which is another Lucky Duck game. So I think that works a lot. So we're going to go ahead and raid into Aquiliverse. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I hope you had a wonderful time. Thank you so much to Duchess and to the Brothers Murph over at Gen Con TV for the raids. I'm just going to go ahead and give them shout outs again. Please go and make sure you're following all those channels and all of our wonderful members of the Tabletop Live Network. And until next time, friends, I'm not sure the next time I'm going to stream. We may do something tomorrow. We'll see. If we do, it'll probably be video game related. The next time I might come to the tabletop will probably be Thursday. We'll feature something on the tabletop. Maybe Marvel United will be here. Maybe some other Kickstarters will be here. That'll change potentially some stuff. But the next time we jump into It's a Wonderful World War or Peace campaign will probably be next Mrs. Rock Monday. And we will try to aim for getting scenarios 2 and 3 done if we can. But yeah, let's go over ahead and raid into our friend Omari. So have a wonderful evening, friends, and we'll see you next time. Bye.